This is Battlefield 1 running on a 3.6 gigahertz Intel Core i9 9900K with 64 gigs of RAM and a 24 gig NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4090 video card. So it is totally maxed out. It's running 3840 1600. VSync is turned off. I do believe the game might max out at 200 FPS. I was looking at that and I was noticing it hitting 200 FPS and just sitting there. So I'm going to guess that's where it maxes out. And then I do have the settings on Ultra. It is on DX12, which, looking at it on Ultra, this seems to be a pretty big constant. There's kind of some glitching and jerkiness here, which seems to be something I see in most of these games that aren't originally released in DX12. It seems like they just run like garbage in DX12. Like every one of them. Let's even see. Look at that. That is not a spec problem. So let's actually pause it and switch it back over to DX11. I bet it'll run better in DX11. Let me pause this for a second. We'll get back to it. Okay, so we're back at Battlefield 1. All of the settings are the same, with the exception of running it at DX11 instead of DX12. There's still a little bit of this kind of weird graphic stuff. It seems to be something that happens at high settings. I don't know why, but on older systems, when I run it at lower visual settings, it doesn't seem to do that. But it also doesn't look as good on the other stuff either. But, okay, so who knows? Maybe some of this stuff will make it work better. Maybe I'll get lucky. I don't usually like that stuff, but okay, so we're on Ultra settings. Oh, okay. Here we go. I didn't realize it had that. Oh, no, apparently. Okay, so it maxes out at yeah, so I was right. Maxes out at 200 FPS. Okay, let's get to it and see how it runs. You know what? If it's going to max out at that, let's... Realistically, this is a game that doesn't need... You know what? Just for kicks and giggles, let's turn it up to 200%. So I guess that would be 8K ultra wide. I think. I don't know how that scales, but let's try it just for kicks. Let's see what we get. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. And it's maxing out the GPU. That's pretty funny. I should look. I wish I had the GPU RAM usage on. Does it have a... Let's see here. Some of these games, they give you kind of a RAM usage meter at the bottom, but this apparently does not. That's a shame. I'm curious how much GPU RAM it's using. Yes! Gaming in 8K is possible if you run Battlefield 1. Okay, I'm going to kill the mic and play around here. So keep in mind, we're running maximum settings. We've got a 200% resolution scale on the 3D resolution. And it's still hitting this. So keep that in mind when you're looking at, oh, it's only running at 100 FPS and it's an older game. Keep the resolution we're actually rendering in mind.
Vallahi ben bir şey...
Günlük peşinde. Her yerde olması mümkün.
Önünü kes! Takviye geliyor!
Yanından tutulmaya çalış.
Takviye geliyor!
Taarruzu vuruldu. Taarruzu vuruldu.
Sen merhamet gösterin!
Man makes plans and God laughs. As it turned out, the small town where we would ambush the train had a significant enemy presence. Those troops had to be dealt with before the explosives could be set.
Arayı kapat! O mevkiye daha adres gerekir!
Wow, I'm making like direct hits on these guys and they're not dying. I'll do a couple more minutes and then we'll call it a day.
As it turned out, the small town where we would ambush the train had a significant enemy presence. Those troops would have to be dealt with before the explosives could be set.
Okay, so this should give everyone a pretty good idea of what to expect on Battlefield 1 running at ultra settings at 4K ultrawide with the 200% resolution modifier. It's basically as high as you can go. So anyway, I hope you guys find this interesting and informative, and thanks for watching the video. Watch this. I'm going to hit him direct. See that? You even saw the blood! Wow.